Hi guys, so today we're going to discuss my expectation versus reality after living in Thailand for more than a year. I'm gonna be very open with you and say the things as they are, what I actually saw, what I experienced by living here for more than a year. My name is Tanya, I live in Bangkok, but currently I'm based in Koh Samui. I'm Ukrainian and I've moved 1 year and 3 months ago to Bangkok. So we're gonna talk mainly more about megapolis lifestyle, I think. It can be nice if you're going to or planning to move to Thailand just to see how it was for me. Think first, I moved from Malta to France for a permanent stay because I was preparing my visa. So from France, I go to Bangkok. So I did all my e-visa. I have a DTV visa. I did it in France. Right now, there are some different conditions that it was 1 year ago, but still it's possible to make DTV visa, which lasts for 5 years, digital nomad visa. You are not allowed to work in Thailand, but you are allowed to stay here like long tourist visa, let's say. Cultural shock. Basically, Thailand, it's located in Southeast Asia, so it's one of the Asian country. Plus, on top of that, it's hot over there. We as well will cover the topic related to climate, related to weather conditions, if it's rainy season, if it's dry season, how is it actually to be able to have your daily routine. Imagine if you have a pet, whatever, depends what your lifestyle is. Cultural shock, actually, it wasn't that harsh because it's a very tourist country. There is a lot of people speak English. If you go to resort or if you go to some like fancy fancy-ish places, you will be served in English. It's not that big issue here, but obviously majority of Thai people, they do not speak English, which is normal. We don't need to expect them to speak English with us, but mainly what you need to have to be able to communicate with Thai, it's probably maybe cash and some sort of translator such as AI or whatever original translators that we used to have, like special apps for that. But cultural shock related to Thai people was pretty smooth, pretty fine. They're super welcoming, kind. I feel very, very safe also. I wanted to mention that I feel super safe. When it's late at 2 a.m., I can go and do some laundry, whatever. If I feel like it, I go and buy some drink and I have a walk because there's always 7-Eleven 24/7 available, which is very good and which feels unusual. We talk about France and other European Union countries. There's a lot of services not available on Sundays or, for example, 24/7, right? I mean, like at night, by nighttime. What I wanted to mention is that it feels very good. Speak with Thai, to see Thai, to do something with them. They are very welcoming, they are very good. Most of them, even after 1 year, obviously, because we look European, they will think that you are a tourist, but as soon as they recognize and realize that you speak a bit Thai or you understand like some rules of the game, let's say, they will switch immediately. They will not consider you as a tourist, so they will immediately be more welcoming because they will understand just you don't came here for 7 days. You really like know the country, know the game, let's say. Yeah, it's way easier to live here with Thai people after like 1 year. I mean, it's easier to communicate because you learn somehow that you need to be polite. You don't need to be rude or emotional, over emotional. So there's a plenty of video you can find on YouTube and in general on about beauty of Thailand, but actually nobody talks about emotional adaptation or making friends as an adult. It's another issue here. Sometimes it can be hard just because, for example, for me, there is a huge amount of Ukrainians that are here with family. It's another type of situation, but about emotional adaptation, after 4 months, I felt like that I couldn't believe that I live in this country and maybe I couldn't manage. I had some kind of realization because I really came from totally another type of environment and I totally grew up in another type of climate, another type of environment. So sometimes you can have like a mental crisis just because, for example, sometimes I'm just frustrated that some of my friends, they value a lot, that I love some friends from childhood, even my parents, they cannot experience the same type of lifestyle, which is normal, which is fine to accept the fact that no, like it's my own path and I do my own way of living. It's my life and I live the way I live it, and but sometimes, yeah, I would like someone who I love already and I value in my life to also join me and to see the life the way I see it now. But at the same time, you can meet some people, new friends that are experienced to live already in Asia. Maybe they lived before in Singapore or any other Vietnam, and after you meet them and they can even tell you and teach you more stuff than you knew before. I mean, so yes. Another thing that I was afraid of, food. So it's a country of street food. There's a plenty of street food and there's a plenty of choices of different foods that people are cooking outside. It really looks super exotic, especially some people are mentioning the smell. Yeah, some streets can really be I really like smelling somehow strong, just because maybe people not even leaving their workspace. There's always oil, whatever, fish smell, meat smell. Yeah. Overall, majority of Bangkok streets, majority of Thailand streets is pretty clean. Mainly, maybe the content we see related to Thailand, of course, it's something that will make us feel something, some emotion. So people, vloggers, I used to film really like some streets, like Chinatown, exotic insects. You can eat like, I don't know, a spider. Nobody eats spiders here. Nobody is like for tourists. There's a lot of things for tourists to engage with their content, to make engage with the country and bring money to the country. So there's a lot of tourist things, but actually overall, when you will arrive and you base yourself in Thailand, you don't need insect. You're not like going to eat Thai exotic street food. Maybe there are some positions that are very common for Thai people. There are some Thai dishes, obviously, but I never try them. I never eat them on a daily basis, like some rice with some specific meat or specific sauce, because maybe it's too spicy. Some of the dish, it can be spicy. Even if you ask to have like a little bit of spicy, which is my pet in Thai, it can be still spicy. Even if you ask like no spicy, even if you ask like no spicy, it can be spicy. This is something that you need to be ready. But if of course, one more time, if you not go to some local places, if you go as a tourist to some touristical places, they're not going to serve you anything spicy. They know who you are, they know why you are coming here, they will make sure 100% that you will have the best experience in the country, so you will come back again and again and again and again. There is a plenty of very aesthetic Instagram, I don't know, like very aesthetic places where you can eat like your Europeanish type of food, whatever, Bali vibe food, like when it's really not only rice and meat and some spiciness in it. No. You can have like a good avocado toast, whatever you would like to, maybe some pancakes, any type of breakfasts, any type of lunch and dinner are available. Thailand is really one of the best and very famous for vacation and for co-working somehow, I would say Bangkok, because a lot of people come to travel, to do some cooperations. There's Singapore nearby, there's China nearby, there's Japan nearby. It's really good and convenient country to compare to others Asian country, because it's cheaper to stay, it's cheaper to have very good lifestyle. Quality of my life in Thailand crucially increased. It became way better. First thing first, I started to drink more water. Second thing, I started to do more sport, take care about my health, more swimming as well. Every residency, every condominium, every residency have pool as a facility. It's like obligation to have pool, gym. Sometimes you can have library, co-working, some kids space, kids room, laundry, whatever. Like actually you can really feel way better when you know there is a pool nearby, when you know there's a gym nearby. It literally takes you 2 minutes to go and to have and start your exercise. It's not like I used to go to, like in Ukraine, I used to like take 40 minutes to go to the gym, and after 40 minutes to come back. Sometimes I could skip, and it feels, the fact that you skip the gym session, it feels like really good, because you save so much time. You really like resting, or you really, depends if you're busy, that's why you skip. But if you just skip because you're lazy, it really feels like you will have like 2-3 hours free instead of this gym session. But here it's like it's too easy to go rather than to skip. Physically, it's easy to adapt in Thailand if you make some average salary European Union. I don't know, if you make 2,000 euro, or if you make even 1,000 euro, you can live here. But I would recommend probably to make more than 1,000 euro, just because a good condominium with a lot of facilities will cost you around $700 or $1,000 or $1,500 if you want 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and big maybe living room, kitchen area. But still prices are affordable. There's affordable choices always. There's always a wide range of prices for everything. This weather, it's hot. It's hot all year round. There's 0 days when it's a bit fresh or colder. No, it's not possible. Obviously, there's like rain season and not rain season. It's summer all year round. It's only 1 season per year, just summer. In the rainy season, it's a bit easier for me to exist, because I can go outside after rain and it feels more breathable to have a walk and to do some activity outside. But mainly, if you are not a huge fan of hottest ever weather every day, maybe it's not something for you, but you always can try and to come here for vacation, and after you can a bit see what is it. Would you like to stay like that for 6 months, for 1 year? for me personally, I'm in love with hot weather, and I was suffering in Europe, in Ukraine. Like, my favorite season is winter, but I like dry winter. I really like dry winter because if it's humid, if it's rainy winter, if it's windy winter, it's like disaster for me. And I really love or dry cold or humid hot. So here it's a humid hot tropical type of climate. It's very humid, but at the same time it's hot, so it's pleasurable to go to swim in the sea, to go out of the sea. You're not freezing, and it's the best. But overall, guys, come to Thailand. I swear to God, it's a very good country to try to see what is it to be in Asian exotic tropical southeast country. Even for vacation, it would be one of your best vacation. I swear to God, I can literally like promise you that. Maybe sometimes life brings some lemons. I don't know. I want to say this phrase, like in my case with Russia. Cannot easily come back to where I lived before. So Thailand feels like paradise because with this DTP visa, I don't think about my documents once per year, even once per 2 years, even once per 3 years. So it feels really cool for me to have like this temporary shelter from all of that koshmar. This is one of the countries that definitely inspire me to live, inspire me to create, inspire me to work, inspire me to be active in my life, see new places, to read more books, I don't know. So I highly recommend you to visit Thailand. And yeah, this is everything I wanted to share. It was maybe too emotional, but I wanted to be as it is, just a flow. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy my vlogs because I try to post way more often than 1 year ago, for example. So I will show you as much as I can, and I will try to film as much as I can to show you more my life in Thailand, so you will see how is it, the real vision of it. And yeah, have a good and wonderful time whenever you watch this video, and I see you soon in the next vlogs.